Gosh, I hope this aligns right. Hi, Adam. It's 1 in the morning. I've had a long day of working, and I saw your question, so I wanted to first of all apologize. I have not mailed you any of these yet, but this allows me the opportunity to visually answer your question. So this is a Sterex stainless steel one-piece probe, similar to what you would have gotten through TES. And this just happens to be two apilus probe holders that I have from my old SM500 that these two need to be tested, but I do have one that is new in the bag here for you as well. So I'm going to get those into the mail to you as soon as I possibly can. But your question on how these work. So I will just take the long probe holder of the two, and I'm just going to unscrew it here to demonstrate how it's constructed. It's very much like a drill truck. So as I tighten down this little plastic cap, needle cap, those prongs are going to be squeezed together around the metal filament of the probe. So here's our probe here, and I will just open up the package. Generally, I'm going to use a pair of tweezers to grasp my probe, although this can be done by hand much easier as well. And we've just lined up our probe in the tweezers. And now, so here's our probe holder. We're going to unscrew the chuck just enough to loosen up those tines, and we're going to insert that probe holder right in through the hole and into the chuck. And I usually like to insert mine to about the point where the taper in the probe, or in this case, I think you're using a two-piece, where the end of that receiving tube is right just about, a couple of millimeters away from the end of the probe. At that point, we're just going to gently tighten that collet down, and you'll see that now that this probe is actually held in there very tightly. It's not going to come out. And so at this point, now we can start to do our insertions into the hair follicle and our test insertions. So hopefully this helps you, and have a great evening. Good night.